Actually, see, they can't even loot the library. You won't lose research. You will simply lose nothing. So keep that in mind. If you have some cheap buildings you can add one tile of, it's less chance for your storage to be looted. On another note, it's still good if you decide to defend with creatures, then your orc will spawn there. Not guaranteed, but it will either spawn at the farm, at the proving ground, or the guard post, and his bed. You should really just have one bed for orcs. They're just a giant waste. So, why am I removing the Alchemist Lab? Because the Alchemist Lab provides you on level 2, like this one, will literally just let you build crystite. But you can take those 4 tiles and move it to your expansion dungeon and craft crystite there. Then you have double the amount of crafting Q at the same time and double the crafting capacities at the same time. So it really makes no sense for an Alchemist Lab at your main dungeon. Better use your Forge on level 3 and your workshop. It will have plenty to do. So, I think, by the way, that he bought 25 extra tiles. I'm not sure though, but I will show you a setup in the end which would work without those 25 bought tiles. So as I've said, the storage with all the saved things it's just not working. So we need to cut it down. 4.4 is nice, but you should really reshape it into, instead of locked cellars, you should take shelves. 25% increase per tile. The elemental confinement, it's about the same story. It's too big, and you have the same amount of storage, or about the same amount, probably even more, if you fill it with with size increasers. What do we have? So this is obviously not connected now. Yeah, the mine. So then should be somewhere here. Because as thief play, you should not defend with your creatures, so it doesn't really matter where it is. This is obviously not true for your storage and your elemental confine. But the reason for this is that most of the creatures that attack you will have a very different moving speed. So roots move like maniacs. And rangers close after that, but the footmen will be very slow. Their wizard will mostly not even make it past your trap hallway, but if they already make it to the storage, you want at least to ensure that they die and drop the treasure chests. So you have at least some bit of compensation. That is why your storage and your elemental confine should be the last things they can get. Just to separate them by their movement speed. To make them go one by one into your fireball trap hole again. To focus the fire. So in this point the den can be wet walls. Here we have the guard post. But in case you want to start defending with your creatures, in case just the player attacks, you want it more like this. It doesn't really matter. So the most likely thieves will come, they will go through this, if they even make it. So, with Stefan, as I said, 4 thieves aren't enough, so we need to increase it. Let's make it 4 by 4.4. This is quite a good amount. For 6 players it is. 6 thieves. Just like that. So, this proving ground is way too big. You don't need a 3.3 proving ground. You can still have very much effectiveness with just one field in the proving ground. Of course you can stack those training speed increasers, but in essence you could just make it like this. 3.3 guard post. So the mine. Okay. A level 5 mine is very affordable, so we'll try to go for that. So, need the nodes connected. By the way, we have a node of any kind will drop its resources like this. So this, I think it's iron, will drop in those 6 tiles. And the crystal will drop in those 6 tiles. That means with all those tiles to pile up rickety cards or turbo miners, whatever we want. Of course we can just add mining capacity here and here if we really need it. So, storage will be here for now. So we have quite a bunch of tiles saved. So what do we really need increased? We need some more fire traps. Those are the fire traps you placed. And this is another thing. This is the range of a fire trap where it will hit. So we see in this case it will hit on 5 tiles on the designated trap hallway. This is quite a waste. If you move it like this, it would be way better, but creatures will take this shortcut then, so we need to move everything 1 tile down. In case you want them. So, this is quite good. So let's put it there. So, 3 tiles here. Get it connected all together. I mean, you can use those tiles any way you want, but as a Thief player, you have to do a better work at defending than this. After all, it's free gold. It's yummy. So, fireball traps. Even if you can't afford them now, this is how it's gonna be. This maybe do a level 30 wave might die. So let's make a guaranteed kill. We still have a lot of tiles at our disposal. I mean, I could make it for you, but I think you will find good use for those tiles. But you could, let's make it here. So, this should save you until you're level 50. Hit by level 50 waves. So, those tiles are extra. Yes. This, however, if you don't have the 25 tiles bought, you will need to cut down the library. It's not very effective either way to have that many tiles into it. So